The motherboard is the central nervous system of your PC. It connects all the essential components, allowing them to communicate and work together. Think of it as a bustling city with data flowing through intricate pathways like traffic on busy streets. Without a motherboard, your CPU, RAM, storage and peripherals would just be expensive paperweights. It provides the platform for these components to function as a cohesive unit. The motherboard's design and capabilities directly impact your system's performance and potential. Over the years, motherboard architecture has gone through significant changes. One of the most significant shifts was the transition from the traditional Northbridge and Southbridge chipset to the modern Platform Controller Hub, or PCH. This evolution reflects the constant drive towards faster data transfer speeds and more efficient communication between components. Understanding the different parts of a motherboard and their functions is key to understanding how your computer works. In the early days of computing, motherboards used a two-chip architecture, the Northbridge and the Southbridge. The Northbridge, closer to the CPU, handled high-speed communication between the CPU, RAM, and the graphics card. The Southbridge, further away, managed slower peripherals like hard drives, USB ports, and audio devices. This division of labor aimed to optimize data flow. However, as technology advanced, the limitations of this system became apparent. The separate chips created a bottleneck, limiting the overall speed and efficiency of data transfer. Enter the Platform Controller Hub, or PCH. This single chip design integrates most of the functions previously handled by the Northbridge and Southbridge. This integration allows for faster communication between components and a more streamlined data flow. The PCH is directly connected to the CPU via the Direct Media Interface, or DMI, a high-speed link that eliminates the bottleneck of the older architecture. This evolution signifies a move towards a more integrated and efficient motherboard design. The CPU controller is the brain within the brain, managing the flow of data to and from the CPU. It acts as a traffic cop, directing data between the CPU, memory, and other components. This controller is integrated into the CPU itself in modern systems, allowing for faster and more efficient data transfer. It dictates how the CPU interacts with other components, ensuring smooth and efficient operation. The CPU controller's primary functions include fetching instructions from memory, decoding them, and executing them. It also manages the CPU's internal cache, a small amount of high-speed memory that stores frequently accessed data. The efficiency of the CPU controller directly impacts the overall performance of your system. A faster and more efficient controller means faster processing speeds and a more responsive computing experience. Section 4. The Memory Bank Memory Controller. The memory controller is responsible for handling all communication between the CPU and the RAM. It acts as a bridge, allowing the CPU to access and utilize the data stored in the RAM modules. This controller is crucial for system performance as it dictates the speed at which the CPU can access data stored in RAM. Faster memory controllers allow for quicker data retrieval, which translates to a snappier and more responsive system. The memory controller is typically integrated into the CPU in modern systems, eliminating the need for a separate chip on the motherboard. This integration further improves data transfer speeds and overall system efficiency. The memory controller manages various tasks, including refreshing the data stored in RAM, checking for errors in data transfer, and managing the allocation of data to different RAM modules. Section 5. The Express Lane PCIe Controller. The PCIe controller is the highway system of your motherboard, managing the high-speed data transfer between the CPU and expansion cards like graphics cards, sound cards, and network adapters. PCIe, short for Peripheral Component Interconnect Express, is the standard for connecting high-speed peripherals to a computer. The PCIe controller dictates the number of PCIe lanes available on your motherboard, which in turn determines the number and type of expansion cards you can install. Each PCIe lane is like a separate lane on a highway, allowing data to travel simultaneously at high speeds. The more lanes a device has, the faster it can communicate with the CPU. The PCIe controller is crucial for gamers and professionals who rely on high-performance graphics cards and other expansion devices. It ensures that these devices have the bandwidth they need to operate at their full potential.